Hey folks, Cyrus Gold here, and I am back with a little something different than what I usually have on my channel. I just recently started playing Blade and Soul. It's a free-to-play RPG. Now, there's a lot of PvP element to this game. In fact, there is a professional PvE scene, or sorry, PvP scene for this game, especially in the Asian countries. Now that it's in the US and Europe, they're hoping to expand the professional scene there as well. But that's not really what I'm here about. I'm more of a PvE player when it comes to RPGs like this. And so, you know, it's kind of what I prefer to do. It's more of a casual thing for me. If I want PvP, I'll go play LoL. But yeah. Now, the reason though for this video is to explain what I've learned so far about Soul Shield pieces. And the Soul Shield in general. It's an equipable item set, basically, that comes with its own set bonuses the more pieces of a particular version or set of it you have. Now, of course, you can mix and match. I've done that a little bit just because I'm between sets. But, you know, optimally you want a full set. Now, another way to optimize it is for each piece, individual piece, to be enchanted or buffed up with a little bit of extra bonus, which you can do so by fusing it with another piece. Now the rule for that is that in order to fuse a Soul Shield piece with another Soul Shield piece, they can't be of the same set. Another thing is you need fusion powder, which is this item here. So yeah. Now I've got a piece here which I've been trying to add some crit to. And so far you can see where it says the hit points 50, critical 8, which is 5 plus 3, evasion 18. That plus 3 is when I added some critical to it. It was only plus 3 though. Now, critical though, it kind of goes from like a varied range. So let me go ahead and enter the manage equipment section here, and I'll show you how this works real fast. So I'm going to go ahead and add this piece here, which is another critical piece. Now I can put it from between 7 and 9, which means it can either subtract 1 from it or add 1 to it. It's a little bit of a gamble here because you can basically add from 2 to 5 when it comes to crit. Different stats, secondary stats you add to a piece can be in very different amounts. Now of course you can only have one additional secondary stat added to it. As far as I know, at least so far, this is only early game, and that's about as far as I've gotten so far. I'm only level 23 since release. I've been taking it pretty slowly and enjoying the game. But yeah. So it'll consume a fusion powder, and it'll consume this Soul Shield right here piece. Yeah. And let's go ahead and try it out. Yeah, it was successful. So yeah, I actually got one more to it, pretty much, so yeah, it's okay. It could go up like one more higher. I can get a plus 5 on there, but yeah. But anyway, now, as for how you get the fusion powders, here's what I do. I come here to this little section, which is actually one of the places where you get your first big set, which is the Stalker Soul Shield piece, or set here. There's a world boss here. You fight the world boss, you get essences, which are like coins, kind of, or whatever. They're currency. And you can use them in these little machines over here, and you get random stuff from it. You can get weapons, you get outfit pieces, or like the hat I'm wearing and the little tag on my face. You get that kind of stuff, as well. But you get these shield packs. They come in 3, 5, or 8, and once you open them up, I'll show you here. These are what they look like, basically. They each come with like different stats and stuff. It's a well-rounded first set. And I just kind of repeated the process until I had enough of those sets to equal 100 individual pieces, roughly. Maybe more, whatever, But the main thing is for testing purposes, twice now I've done it where I've opened up enough packs and then disenchanted or, salvaged 100 of these things. Now that's a slow way of doing it. And I ended up with the first time I did it, I got 6. Second time I did it, I got 5. When I started the video, I had 4, but I'd already done it once on that thing and figured, well, actually, I should just do a video on this too. But anyway, so every time you do 100 of those pieces, you break them down, whatever. Which, by the way, the fastest way to do it is click this little thing here, and then just hit the Y key, and you keep the tool active, so you just keep going really fast. So yeah, each time I did it, I got between about 5 to 6 pieces of it's 5 to 6 fusion powders. So not too bad. And the whole process took me I'd say maybe 15 minutes. He spawns pretty fast, the world boss, and I'm level 23 now. I kill him really fast, especially when a bunch of other people are around waiting for him and stuff. And I got about 5 essences per because I did a lot of damage to him. I think it's like if you do at least 30% of his health, you get 5 pieces, and that's like the most you get. But I do like more than that. So with 5 essences, repeated a bunch of times, I came back in town with like 40 essence. Spent those at the wheels, got like 120 pieces worth of sets. Opened up 100 worth, whatever. Salvaged them all. You got about 5 pieces there, or 5 fusion powders. But with that, repeating that a couple times, so you have at least 8 fusion powders, and picking the pieces that you would then want to use from the remaining pieces. Because like I said, that set has like every secondary stat in it. You can then outfit your current set with whatever stats you want for the secondary stats, and they kind of vary. Like defense can get +7, critical, like that goes from 2 to 5. I got +5 on evasion there, which is max. And it looks like you can get even higher defense than 7, so yeah. But yeah, different secondary stats have different maxes. Doing more of one stat will simply overwrite it. If you add another stat, it overwrites the first stat, so you lose all of that secondary stat. That is any bonus ones, like it adds to it otherwise. Yeah, so it adds the base stats. It overwrites any additional stats that were added previously. But in the early game especially, doing this little bit of grind, taking about 20, maybe 25 minutes to, or even 30 minutes, whatever, to farm the world boss here, spend the essences, open up all the, and break down, or salvage, whatever, all of the soul shield pieces for the powders, and then the right pieces for whatever stat you're going for. You're looking at 40 to 50 bonus secondary stat, which for the early game especially is really strong. So anyway, this was just a little bit of tip here for optimization of the soul shield build for early game. If you guys enjoyed this, please hit the like button for the video, and of course you can always subscribe to my channel for future content. I do a lot of League videos, I might be doing some more Blade and Soul stuff here. But yeah. And for those who might know more than I do about this subject, feel free to leave some comments and give me a few pointers. Anyway, I will see you guys next time.